Welcome to another Magic the Gathering deck tech. So this is Niv-Mizzet Neoform. So it includes the two cards, Niv-Mizzet Reborn, 5 colors. So Wooburg, 6/6 flying, and when it enters the battlefield, reveal the top 10 cards of your library, and for each color pair, choose a card that exactly those colors from among them, put the chosen cards into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So most of the cards are 2 colors, or at least multicolored, to get the best of this effect, because often you draw like 3 or 4 cards with it. It's really amazing. And Neoform is also 2 colors, so you could find it with Niv-Mizzet. Is a sorcery that says green sorcery green blue. Sorcery as an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a creature, and then search a library for a creature card with converted mana cost equal to 1 plus the sacrifice creature's converted mana cost. Put that card onto the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it, then shuffle your library. So this means I only basically have creatures in the deck, because I think a stronger deck is probably Niv-Mizzet Reborn plus 2 color planeswalkers. But yeah, I want to basically play with a lot of creatures. And of course, I should have said that at the beginning, the usual caveat, this is not a very competitive deck. It's like not tier 1, not tier 2, but it's a very fun deck. So what are the other cards? For 2 mana, Paradise Druid 2/1 has hexproof as long as it's untapped and add 1 mana of any color. So this is not multicolored, but it's very important for fixing, because we have it's a 5 color deck, and having mana dog that can tap for any color is very important. It's also superior to like Incubation Druid because it has hexproof, so it's very important that if you play this on turn 2, that it stays there until turn 3, and it can tap for any color instead of any color a land could produce. Very important. Then we have 3 Dryad of the Elysian Grove. It's a 3 mana 2/4, which says I can play additional land on each of my turns, and lands I control are every land type in addition to their other types. So it fixes my mana so that I can basically play anything, which is pretty good. And I have Fabor Elder, which is a 3 mana 0/0 with Vigilance and gets +1/+1 for each color among permanents you control. And I can tap it for each color among permanents you control at 1 mana of that color. So this is probably superior to Dryad of the Elysian Grove, because with Niv-Mizzet Reborn out, this can tap for 5 mana and it's a 5/5 Vigilance, which is so good. Just so strong. But I still split these 3/3 because I get an immediate benefit even if it dies. So if I at least if I have an additional land in my hand, I can ramp at least immediately, and this is very important. While Fabor Elder gets destroyed like very often if I play it turn 3. So if this dies, it's just so bad, because we need this to stay on the battlefield. Because then if it stays on the battlefield turn 2 or turn 3, on the next turn I can play like with my mana one of my 4-drops, which adds like red or blue or black, and then this can tap for at least 3 or 4 mana. So good. Yeah, and then with Neoform out, we have a lot of utility creatures that we can get. So we have a Deputy of Detention to basically get rid of anything that hurts us. We have a Kunoros, which is really good against like Uro or the cat, mainly against Uro, because that gets played a lot lately. Then we have Knight of Autumn to get rid basically of any enchantment or artifact that hurts us, like a Great Henge or an Oven or whatever. There are so many enchantments and artifacts going around, especially as it can also destroy enchantment creatures, which there are many. So this is very important and very good. Maybe I should also play 2 of them, but I want to basically get a suite of every creature that is good, and don't want to play any creature twice that I can get with Neoform. Then I have Elite Guardmage, which draws me a card and gains me 3 life. This is mainly if I need to draw a card or need to gain life, I get this. But this is also a very good Neoform target if I play it, and then I can immediately Neoform it into any of the strong 5-drops. So this is mainly the card that I want to Neoform. And also it's a flyer, so that's very good as well. Then we have Seraph the Scales, which deals like multiple purposes. It can give we can use it to kill a creature in combat with Death Touch. We can still Neoform it and still get 2 1/1s out of it, and it's just so versatile. It also has flying, which is very important very often. So a very good all-around creature. Then we have Atris, also a good target for Neoform. We play it, get good card advantage. It's even better in card advantage than Guardmage. So if I need the life, I get the Guardmage. If I need card advantage, I get Atris. Because we usually take the 2 cards. If usually my opponent puts like a creature in the one pile and 2 lands in the other. And I just always take the lands because with Niv-Mizzet Reborn we get the creatures like later. No, it goes into graveyard, my bad, but we still want the lands most importantly because we have a lot of expensive stuff going around, and this gives me just a huge card advantage and ramp. And then we have Acolyte of Affliction, another good Neoform target. It gets any important creature that are in the graveyard, either through Atris or through dying, of course, back into my hand, which is like really good in the later game, and I can, if I have the mana, immediately play it even. So very good, of course. And then we have Aurelia. I get this mainly if I want to be aggressive, because I can, if I have, for example, Niv-Mizzet Reborn out and play Aurelia, Niv-Mizzet Reborn is an 8/6 Trampler Vigilance flying, which is like really, really good. So this is just so important and so good if I want to be aggressive. Then for 5 mana, I have Trostani Discordant, which it also serves 2 purposes. One purpose is to get the creatures back with Simic and Band Ramp there, and Blink and whatever is going around. There's a lot of Agent of Treachery played lately, and having a Discordant to get our creatures back is just really important. But also against aggro, it's great because we get lifelink creatures and it can gain us life. So this is very good. Then we have Rienne, which can't be found by Niv-Mizzet Reborn because it's 3 colors. But we can Neoform into it. And it's like really good because every creature other than Rienne herself, if it dies, we get it back into our hand. And this is especially good because we have lots of enter the battlefield effects. So we can get the enter the battlefield effects again. So this also means a lot of our creatures are unblockable because our opponent doesn't want to kill them in combat. And then Yarok doubles, can't also be found by Niv-Mizzet Reborn, but doubles our ETBs, which we have lots of. So Atris draws a lot of cards, Deputy gets exiles 2 things, Night of Autumn kills 2 things, so on. It's really, really good. And for 6 mana, we have Dream Trawler, which is just so powerful on her own. And Ravager Worm if we need to get rid of one important thing. And then we have Agent of Treachery, which isn't multicolor, but it's very important to have a 7-drop so that we can Neoform one of our 6 drops, mainly the Ravager Worm, to get a 7-drop. And it's just a very good finisher. We have to, of course, be careful with just Discordant, but we can still steal like Planeswalkers, lands, enchantments, as Discordant only gets control of all the creatures. So Agent of Treachery and Discordant is not really a number, but we still have to be careful that we don't mess this up. So yeah, we don't want to draw this with Niv-Mizzet Reborn, but because it's 7 mana and we can't really play it early on, but it's a really good Neoform target, or something to get out with Neoform. And then we have a few non-creatures. That's Assassin's Trophy, which is like really good to get rid of anything for just 2 mana. A Time Wipe, which is also really important against creature-heavy decks like aggro decks. And the God Eternals, which can get rid of most scary creatures as well. And yeah, that's about it. The land base is a mix of Shock and Scrylands. I was thinking about using Fabled Passage to fix the mana, but I think it's worse because in a 5-color deck I don't really want to include basic lands. But it's debatable. With 2-colored lands, it's just easier, I think, to get like double pips, especially for cards that need it, and to really get the lands that you want. It's nothing special, it's just mainly green lands, of course, so that we can guarantee Paradise Druid or Dryad with the Elysian Grove or Fabled Elder on turn 2 or 3. Yeah, that's about it. Let's have some fun and play some games with the deck. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I think we keep. We have one of the ramp cards in our hand, Dryad of the Elysian Grove. And that's very good. Scry. Yeah, I don't think we want time. Why we want lands, so that the Dryad does something. Want for sure a 4th land. Lucky Clover. So this might be Temo Clover. So Sacred Foundry tapped. Yep, it looks like Temo Clover. Lovestruck Beast get 2 1/1s. Nothing? Cool. So we shock in Watery Grave, play Dryad of the Elysian Grove, and get Breeding Pool out. So if we draw a land, Niv-Mizzet Reborn is out, which is amazing. And we draw a land. This is so good. Deputy of Detention, surely. Now Lovestruck Beast can't really attack. He gets 2 cards out of the sideboard. And Domri's Ambush to get rid of my Niv-Mizzet Reborn. And a Shadow Spear. Okay, so now let's think this through. I can Deputy the Clover and Neoform the Niv-Mizzet Reborn into... Yeah, I think I will do that. So let's attack first. And then Neoform the Niv-Mizzet Reborn into a Ravager Worm with a +1/+1 counter. Fight this. And then Deputy the Clover. I could have also gotten the humans, but I don't think that would have been great. Or not get rid of the Clover would have been an option as well, and play Fabled Elder to ramp. A lot of options that are there, but I think the Clover is very scary and I think I need to get rid of it. Okay, so I think I played Trostani here. And just swing in. Wouldn't it be better to kill Deputy with a double block and shock? Stomp? So, not sure about that. Yeah, cool, we won. Yeah, that seems good. First scry. Get more lands, amazing. Now we can even play Fairbearer Elder before Dryad if we want to. Certainly scry again, want more lands. Yep, that's very good. Season of Growth. Yeah, so we shock something in like the Hallowed Fountain. Get Dryad of the Elysian Grove. Get Temple Garden. Oh, Yarok. We don't have ETB creatures here. So what do I have for 4 mana here? That I could Neoform into? Nothing really important. Yeah, I think I'll play Yarok and potentially Neoform next turn. And get double ETB triggers. Also, having a Death Touch creature against Setested Champion seems pretty good. Another Setested Champion. So much card advantage. Paradise Druid. Yeah, now I know what to do. This is easy. I play the Paradise Druid. And Neoform it. Get a Deputy of Detention. Get this. So we only have 2 lands, but I think we keep and hope to draw a land on the next couple of turns. Leafkin Druid, we don't draw a land here. So do we shock in so that we can Assassin's Trophy? I think we do. Okay. Ooh, we draw a land. Nice. Unfortunately, we don't get the benefit of Dryad immediately. So it's not really ramp. Nissa. Maybe we shouldn't have played the Dryad, rather keep Assassin's Trophy open. So we get Assassin's Trophy, Nissa, and then Neoform the Dryad into kind of like in Atris. And we take the lands. Definitely take this. Agent of Treachery, okay. Yeah, now we need kind of Trostani, but we don't have a new form. Otherwise we could Seraph and stuff, and... Yeah, I think, especially as we drew another land, we just play Dryad here. It doesn't matter which land. We suddenly take one land that they know about. No. Paradise Druid, not good. Acolyte. We can only get permanents, right? Yeah, so we can't get a new form back. Yeah, I don't think I want Acolyte either. Another Nissa. Yeah, looks pretty bad. But we can play Agent here and get Nissa. Oh, Neoform. We could play Seraph plus Neoform, get Trostani to get our Atris back. But I think it's more important to... Oh, we can't. We only have 6 land. We can't put Agent here. My bad. Yeah, so... Yeah, then it's pretty obvious. We get Seraph here. Oh, Scry, I did this wrong. I should have Neoformed first and then Scryed. That was my mistake. We could have also gotten Yarok and then Agent, double Agent. That would have been an option as well. Oh my goodness, okay. Well, we get it back, but it will... Get it back immediately, right? For it. And they ordered it this way? Oh, okay. Oh no, they took my Dryad, now I can't play Agent. Ugh. I guess I play Niv-Mizzet Reborn then? Time Wipe would be good. So, do they have any flyers? I don't want to attack Nissa though. Yeah, I don't think I want to attack at all. I need blockers. So, no attack. Do I survive here? So, do I survive here? 8. Three, 7. Yeah, I survive. Okay, so I just attack with everything and time wipe? I could agent, get Thassa. No, that doesn't help much. Okay, now I time wipe. And get... I need the Dryad so that I can play my double blue spells. So now I need to play Dryad plus something. And next turn agent the Thassa. And that's my only hope. Or I draw a blue untapped land. I don't have a blue untapped land. That's... Ooh. Deputy the Thassa is also tempting. I could Deputy Thassa. They only have one card in hand. Kind of want though Faber Elder for ramp. Acolyte. Yeah, I think Faber Elder. And hope for the best. If they have agent here, I just lose. I think. Okay, that's okay. Oh, no, that's not okay, because Crisis threatens lethal? Let's see. If I play Agent, get Thassa. This taps for free. That is blue... Yeah, I can Deputy the Crisis, right? Oh, I can just steal the Crisis. I'm stupid. Yeah. And then... Dream Trawler is very good. And then... I could Deputy something. Sure, let's Deputy the Risen Reef and then steal the Crisis. we won! Yeah, that seems very good. A lot of ramp and then Niv-Mizzet Reborn is exactly what we want to see in our opening hand. Fortunately, we're not starting player. That's very sad. No, we don't want a second one. We mostly want lands. So I assume this is like the... Nope, maybe not. Regisaur I didn't expect. Regisaur is a big issue. This doesn't kill the Regisaur, no. I hope the Paradise Druid survives. Oh no. Yeah, I guess we take 11. And now Niv-Mizzet Reborn. We could play Discordant. This is an enchantment creature, so Knight of the Autumn would kill this. Sadly, we didn't draw a land, so we can't do Knight of Autumn plus Faber or Elder. Oh, that's tricky. So we can chump block with the Knight of Autumn. Tectonic Giant, that's scary. We draw a land, but it's a tapped one. No, it's not a tapped one, but doesn't help all that much. Yeah, I think we need to play Niv-Mizzet Reborn here. Both cards are pretty good, both Neoform and Time Wipe. Oof. Okay. So we just time wipe here, right? We could tap the Paradise Druid beforehand, but it doesn't change anything. Yeah, so... And now we play Yarok. Oh, we can't. So we play Trostani. To gain life as fast as possible. Oh, no. Okay. I think we... Paradise Druid. Neoform. The Paradise Druid. Yeah. To get Deputy of Detention. And then... I think we can shock this in to play this Paradise Druid. Knight of the Ebon Legion. It's pretty scary as well. That's pretty bad. So we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So we can play Yarok now. I think Yarok. Aurelia. No, I don't think that does help much. Land doesn't help all that much either. No attacks. Why didn't they just... What? Okay. Didn't expect my opponent to resign, but I take it. Only 2 lands, but... Ooh, and 2 tap lands. Yeah, but I still keep. We have Scryland. Maybe if we find an untapped land here. We go first. Yeah, that's amazing. More lands, please. More lands. No, 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 don't kill. No, 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 don't kill any of those, please. Ah. We could Neoform the Paradise Druid and get like... No, I think Atris is better. We need land drops. Definitely take the one with 2. Oh, Dream Trawler? Cool. Yeah, and it's tapped. So if I shock this in, I could Ravager Worm, kill Omnath? Or I could Neoform Atris and get a good 5-drop. Yeah, but I kind of like killing Omnath here. I don't think I need haste. I think I'd rather take the +1/+1 counter here. Do I stay defensive or do I attack? I think I attack. That's fine, right? So I could Neoform the Ravager Worm into an agent, but there's really nothing I want right now. I guess the Leaf Queen Druid would be nice. I could Niv-Mizzet plus Neoform something. So I could Neoform the Atris into a Yarok, and then Niv-Mizzet to draw like lots of card. I could also get it to Rienne, which would be another flying blocker. I don't think I need to the Yarok. I think I'd rather get Rienne here. And then I can attack, and if the Ravager Worm dies, I get it back. And I have now 2 flying blockers against the Cloudkin Seers. And if anything dies, I get it back. So I think that's much better. And next turn I can... Okay. So I guess I get Trostani here. That is why Trostani is so good, because there's so many agents and mass manipulations and so on going on here. So... Agent again. Huh. Unfortunately, I drew the agent. I wanted to Neoform into it. Yeah, I think I just play Guardmage first and see what... I get some life. Aurelia... Aurelia is really good, right? I can attack with Niv-Mizzet. Good game. Yeah. Oh, Omnath. Okay. That was still a cool game. I liked it. So yeah, even if I didn't show all the games, but I can tell you that surprisingly I won most of the games. So I think the deck, if you draw pretty reasonable, you can win pretty well. Because you have all like Toolbox with Neoform, you can get the cards out of your deck that you want. Like Deputy of Detention, Knight of Autumn can win you so many games if you get it at the right time. Trostani can win you games if your opponent has like an agent. Your own agent can win. Dream Trawler can win, even though this didn't come up in the game. So there's a lot going on. And yeah, this is so good. This deck is a lot of fun to play. And I like it very much. I hope you enjoyed it too. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye. Thanks for watching this episode. Check out these links here and also in the video description. Subscribe and follow if you want to be updated for future videos. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye.